Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Weekend Review from the Ingraham Angle segment tonight. CNN embarrassing the family of Sarah Palin. You may remember that on September 6th, there was an alleged brawl in Alaska that involved Sarah Palin, her husband, and some of her children. No arrests were made, but the incident got huge media coverage. Now, Anchorage, Alaska police have released audio of 24-year-old Bristol Palin being interviewed by authorities. CNN got right on it.
I'm just going to come right out and say it. This is quite possibly the best minute and a half of audio we've ever come across. Well, come across it a long time anyway. A massive brawl in Anchorage, Alaska, reportedly involving Sarah Palin's kids and her husband. It was sparked after someone pushed one of her daughters at a party. That's what Bristol Palin told police in an interview after the incident. And now police have released audio of that interview. It does include some rather colorful language from Bristol. Here now is Bristol's recollection of how that night unfolded. So sit back and enjoy.
I'm going to defend my sister. She's 20 years old. A guy comes out of nowhere and pushes me on the ground, takes me by my feet, in my dress, in my thong dress, in front of everybody. Come on, you here. Come on, you get the up here. I don't know this guy. I've never seen this guy in my life. That's what I don't get. Why do these bad guys just run right on by?
I think that long beep was my favorite part.
Ms. Costello has since apologized for her on-air behavior. Joining us now from Washington to react, Miss Laura Ingraham. You know, I was surprised. I mean, Ms. Carol Costello is a left-wing person. We've had her analyze some of her stuff before. But this, you know, she's supposed to be a news anchor, not like you or me, that we're analysts, and, you know, if we had said these things, that would be all right. But a news anchor is supposed to present the news, and she's joyful that this 24-year-old girl is being embarrassed. And I just thought that was way out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, look, there are a couple things going on here. Number one, the fact that a CNN anchor finds this to be the most interesting, compelling 1 minute of audio or video that you could run means that they're not really doing their jobs over there at CNN. There's been fascinating things happening on Ebola, the border, with China, and the Ukraine. The list goes on and on, you know. So they're fascinating things if we actually care to be journalists. Number two, if she had been, let's say, the daughter of a renowned and revered liberal, then I have a feeling there wouldn't be this cute, kind of funny smirk on an anchor. I don't think they'd be throwing to this audio in the same way. I don't know if they'd be throwing to it at all. So I think, look, the Palins are the favorite whipping posts of the left, because I think the left thinks they're the easy targets. If we demean or ridicule them, and then maybe it'll make us look a little better, or make conservatism look less intelligent, or something like that. And all I can say is, you know, I would be careful to judge anyone's private life when it involves a family member who's a daughter who's not in politics, as far as I can tell, and who's, I can think, just trying to live her life. So I don't really
nasty.
get
I don't know why Ms. Costello has to be that nasty, and I don't understand the continuing Palin hatred. Sarah Palin is now a media figure. Doesn't hold any position. She's in the media, and if you want to go after Sarah Palin, that's fine. She's a big girl. She can defend herself. But a 24-year-old, I don't know. I mean, it just.
But Bill, they'd never do it if it were the daughter of a revered liberal, a black, Latina. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what color skin. They would never ever do it this way.
Why do you know?
And we know it.
Do you know Carol Costello? You live in Washington. You know her? You know her at all?
I don't know her. And look, I mean, these people, to some extent, to me, are interchangeable, because everything's become so tabloid and television. I mean, CNN, I mean, this is what they're covering when we have major crises facing this country: economic, foreign policy, a crisis in confidence in Washington, D.C. And you want to know why people don't trust the media and don't pay attention to much of what they say, Bill? Is because of nonsense like that. Okay, if they want to criticize Bristol Palin's view on some political issue, I guess they can waste their time doing that. She's a private citizen. Yeah. But to do something like this, come on. It's a cheap shot, but it reveals a lot more, I think, about CNN and the anchor than it reveals about the Palins.
Laura, thank you, as always. White House correspondent Ed Henry.